morning. It's Saturday morning, and we're not going to prep Outlaws of Alkenstar this morning because we already did our prep for this morning on Monday. Hard to believe. Anyways, after the Monday game finishes, I'm going to run another game called Stolen Fate. And I was very excited about Stolen Fate because I like Magic cards. I like Magic cards, and I like adventures about said Magic cards. Big fan of the Deck of Many Things and the Madness at Gardmore Abbey. I guess I don't like cards enough to go back to D&D and run the Book of Many Things adventure, whatever the hell it was that came and went. But I was curious about this game, with the Hero cards, the Deck of Many Things at home, the Taroka deck at home, kind of deal. And it's good. I think it's a good adventure. But I also think, having read the whole adventure, it's just another Pathfinder adventure path. So what I mean by that is, it is a linear adventure that is just like, go here and do this, go here and do that. Now you go here and you do this. Here's a Final Fantasy VII minigame. Here's another minigame. Go here and do that. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But I'm not gonna lie. I think that the energy in Outlaws is somewhat subdued compared to most games that I run. And I feel like part of that is how linear it is, I think. Part of it is how unwilling to change things I am. And part of it is just, I don't know. I think it's like knowing that there's this entire steampunk city that you could be getting up to adventures in, and then I'm like, cool, but we're doing this. And part of the buy-in of playing in my Outlaws game was that we were learning the system together, and that I was going to be pretty strict on the rules, and we were going to stick to the script, as it were, as much as possible. But I also said that once Outlaws is done, we're doing whatever the fuck we want. So with Stolen Fate, I definitely want to do whatever I want with Stolen Fate. So, oh my god. We got a game in 35 minutes? Jesus. Okay. So anyways, ran some updates. Everything's great. Everything's great. Ugh. Okay. Now, I have the Taroka deck. No, that's true. Well, I have the Taroka deck in real life, but I have the Hero deck in real life, and it is gorgeous. It is phenomenal. It is worth every penny of the $40 they charged me for it, and it puts any D&D card-based product I've ever bought to shame. It is like a professional quality tarot deck. It's got subtle holographic sheen. The art, every card is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, vibrant colors. It is amazing. I have the mod. I paid extra for the mod so that I could do Hero readings and shit in the game. I want the Hero deck to be a big part of the game, and I want the idea of Stolen Fate to be more than a Saturday morning cartoon. Okay, so let me talk about that. I outlined this adventure, at least I think I did. Let's see. I got these here GM notes. So we'll do this and this. and a little bit of this. All right, where we left off, book 1, page 11A2. That was a long time ago, bro. It just stops right there, huh? Okay, that's all my notes. That's it. That's all we got. I'm pretty sure I have more than that. Hold on. SF. All right, hold on. Stolen Fate. All right, we got Stolen Fate, Starter Hero, where we had to update these cards to be more equitable. Then we've got Stolen Fate Homebrew. All right, then we got Stolen Fate Book 1 Summary. I've been doing a little bit of work off stream, you might say. And we got Stolen, just a little, just a smidge. Hey, good morning, Carrot. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, so right away, I'm going to show you my homebrew document, which is 6 bullets long. It says, save Harambe. That's the first. That's the first item on my homebrew, is save Harambe. Convince Calum to touch the Starstone. That's another one. You have to go to a world dominated by oceans and ruled by warring pirate factions, and make sure a guy named Ace actually dies. It gets better. You must go to a volcano and make sure a ring falls into the volcano. You got to save a boy from having his shoe stolen by a swan. That's very deeply personal to me. Okay, so that's what's in there. You have to. Assassins working for bad guys intend to assassinate the leaders of 2 warring factions to prevent temporary peace that will ultimately save the world of Azeroth. You need to travel to this time and place and stop the assassins from succeeding, while also ensuring both factions agree to a temporary truce. What the fuck is going on, right? You might be asking. You might be saying, what? But those of you who know what's up, okay? Those of you who understand how the timelines work, not to get all Lotus Switch on you, but those of you who understand how the timelines work, you know that it all started with Harambe. So what's happening here is, in this adventure, some bad guys are trying to steal Fate. What I'm doing to tie this to my Outlaws of Alkenstar game, so if you don't want Outlaws of Alkenstar spoilers, I guess leave. But these are from book 2. There's nothing from book 3, so this is book 2 spoilers. The Cradle of Quartz, time dilation. All right, so a dude gets flustered about his friend inventing powerful atomic warheads. So he goes crazy thanks to a Skelm and Eldritch Horror, and he travels to the desert to an ancient site of power for Bry, the goddess of robots. But she's also sort of the goddess of time. Sort of. So they get there, and it's all Eldritch Horrors, all the way from left to right, top to bottom, front and center. It's Eldritch Horrors. So now his mind shatters a bit. So he escapes into the heart of this dungeon, to the epicenter of power, in a wild magic zone, with broken ley lines running through it. And he's like, I guess I'll try to make the time ritual anyways. So this poor son of a bitch, Kosawana, he tries to do the time ritual on broken ley lines in the middle of a wild magic zone in a temple dedicated to the secret god of time that has been corrupted by Eldritch Horrors. Suffice to say, he breaks the timeline. So with the timeline broken, opportunistic people are like, well, this is our chance. While fate has been spun out of alignment, we'll steal it. Just like Nicolas Cage stole the Declaration of Independence, right? The bad guys are going to steal Fate. And they succeed to a certain margin, right? But Fate is very strong, and it is hard to manipulate. So because Fate is out of alignment and hanging by a thread, razor's edge, at the precipice, whatever you want to call it, right? So Fate is like teetering on the edge. These bad guys are like, this is our chance. If we can sow chaos and disorder through the multiverse, we can push Fate over the edge, flip it upside down like a turtle, and it won't be able to get back up, and then we can rewrite Fate to make ourselves gods, right? That's what my bad guys are going to be doing. So they're going to rewrite Fate to be stronger than the gods, right? They're going to rewrite Fate to be like, we are the best. So, in order to stop them, the player characters will be adopted by a mysterious patron who has a vested interest in making sure the timelines are not broken, okay? It's definitely not the Lotus Switch. Listen to me. It's definitely not the Lotus Switch. That would be weird. It is the Lotus Switch. Anyways, so she has a vested interest in making sure that time is not broken. So she gathers up people that were there when the ritual was performed. And that's my characters that went to rescue Kosawana, because Kosawana performed the ritual pretty much right as they walked in the front door. But nothing happened. Oh no, what's going on here? I don't understand. So anyways, where are the time cops? Well, that's just it. Just like they were deputized, listen to me, just like they were deputized to be secret agents for the city of Alkenstar, they're being deputized to be time cops, okay? So they have to travel, just bear with me, okay? They have to go, yes, exactly. So they have to go to all of these different times and places and worlds and make sure, and we're going right into the Spider-Verse here, guys. We're going right into the Spider-Verse here, and make sure that these canon events happen. That's what my Stolen Fate is going to be. I'm barely going to touch the actual adventure. It's going to be a Crash Gem classic. We're going to take the adventure, and we're going to strip it down naked, and we're going to take a look at all... Whoa! Oh my god! Ah! And we're going to... And we're going to... Yeah, we're going to strip it down naked, and then we're going to... We're going to look at everything we've got, and we're going to build it back up. We're going to strip it down, and we're going to build it back up into something else. That's how you do it. And I feel inspired this morning because of the vodcast we did last night about conversions. And so this isn't the same, I guess, as converting, but I am converting Stolen Fate into a homebrew adventure. That's what I'm doing. All right, so let's talk about, well, the most fun thing to talk about is canon events. So I had the robot go and find me some canon events, but it was a while ago. So let me see. Here we are. I had it scrub the history of nerddom for this shit. Alright, now, there's going to be spoilers for everything that has ever existed, ever, in this thread. So, I guess everyone should just leave, because we're going to be talking about every major event and every nerd thing that's ever happened, and if I miss anything, I encourage you to shout it out in chat. So, possible adventure hooks besides those 6 that I had. Back to the Future. The moment when Marty McFly accidentally prevents his parents from meeting. This event almost causes him to erase himself from existence. and the rest of the movie is about fixing the pivotal moment. I don't know if it's that important for Marty McFly to exist. Maybe. Let's see. Lord of the Rings, we already got that covered. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. When Hagrid tells Harry he is a wizard, this revelation changes Harry's life and sets him on a path to confront Voldemort. That might be fun. All right, that might be fun. So we'll put that up here. Help Hagrid tell Harry he is a wizard. Beautiful. Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, the destruction of Alderaan by the Death Star. This act propels Luke Skywalker and the Rebel Alliance to take decisive action against the Empire. Woof. Do we really want them to go in and be like, you have to make sure they blow up this planet? I mean, Starfinder's gonna be out. It could be fun. I don't know. Maybe. We'll put Star Wars up here. And we'll put Assorted for now. Let's see. The Matrix. When Neo takes the red pill, this decision allows him to wake up from the simulated reality and join the fight against the machines. Okay, I mean, convince Neo to take the red pill. That could be pretty good. Alright, hold on. The Matrix. Convince Neo to take the red pill. You see where I'm going with this? Game of Thrones, the execution of Ned Stark. Rough. Oh my god. This event triggers a series of conflicts and power struggles throughout the series. Titanic. The moment when Jack wins a ticket for the Titanic in a poker game. This chance event leads to his meeting with Rose and the subsequent romantic tragedy. Okay. The Terminator. The moment when... Oh, wait, sorry. Avengers Endgame. The moment when Tony decides to use the Infinity Stone to snap Thanos' army out of existence, sacrificing himself in the process. Oof. Oof. The Terminator. The moment when Sarah Connor learns about her future son, John, who will lead the human resistance against the machines. Her survival becomes a central focus of the story. Oh, that's pretty good. Help Sarah Connor. That's always a good one. All right, I'll throw that in there. Terminator. Protect an NPC. There's so many. What do we got here? The Lion King. The death of Mufasa. Oh my god. Y'all have to kill Mufasa. Make it look like an accident. Oh my god. Okay. Kill Mufasa. Make it look like an accident. Oh man, this is gonna be the greatest campaign I've ever run in my life. I'm sorry. Okay. Get serious, guys. Come on, jeez. I'm trying to save fate here. God. Okay. Doctor Who. The moment when the Doctor decides to save the Time Lords and the Day of the Doctor. The decision alters the fate of the Time Lords and impacts the Doctor's future adventures. You know. I think there's cooler stuff in Doctor Who. I guess that's the most pivotal moment in Doctor Who. The Hunger Games. When Katniss volunteers to take her sister Prim's place in the Hunger Games. This act of sacrifice sets off a chain of events leading to the revolution against the Capitol. That could be pretty fun. What if it's like you have to help Katniss win without being caught and without looking like you helped Katniss win? That could be kind of cool. All right, we're gonna go back up here. Hunger Games. Help Katniss win without being caught by anyone, including her. Alright, hype. Let's see what else we got. Spooderman. Make sure Uncle Ben dies. Rough. So there's so much like make sure this person dies. The Dark Knight. The decision to save Harvey Dent over Rachel Dawes. This pivotal choice leads to Harvey Dent's transformation into Two-Face and dramatically impacts Gotham City's fate. Yeah, I mean, that was a thing, for sure. Inception. When Cobb decides to perform Inception on Robert Fisher, this decision drives the entire plot of the movie, focusing on implanting the idea into Fisher's mind. Yeah, yeah. The butterfly effect. The various moments. The end. Like, there's no fixing the butterfly effect. Alright, let's keep going. Vigima games. Alright, if you're playing Final Fantasy VII for the first time, I need you to leave right now. If you somehow made it this far, and you don't know what I'm about to say, you need to get the fuck out of here real quick. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, so the death of Aerith. This moment is one of the most iconic in video game history and has a profound impact on the story and characters, particularly Cloudo. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Link pulling the Master Sword from the pedestal, which causes him to be sealed away for 7 years. This event changes Hyrule drastically and sets the stage for the rest of the game. I'm so sorry, Derlucian, I didn't know. I didn't know you made it 30 years without finding out what happened. BioShock, the revelation of the phrase, would you kindly, and its implications. I'm going to tell you right now, while we're talking about spoilers, I'm going to tell you right the fuck now. That was a good one. That was like a good one. I loved BioShock. Was what a ride. What a ride. And then that reveal at the end, whoo baby. That was so good. That was a good ass game. All right. More video games. Death of Aerith, the blah blah blah, BioShock, Witcher 3. Geralt's decision to either save or abandon Ciri at the end of the game. This choice significantly affects the ending and the future of the world. That's true. She is the child of destiny. Can we do this without Ciri, the child of destiny? You're right. Let's add that. She's almost as important as Harambe. Alright, save Ciri, child of destiny. I like Ciri because a lot of times, like, listen, Harry Potter's a little shit, okay? Harry Potter's a bitch-ass punk, okay? Like, Harry Potter's is a jock bully son of a bitch whore, okay? But like Ciri, who is also a child of destiny, is like pretty chill. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, she's always pretty chill. She's like smoking a joint and being like, "Yeah, man, I think I'm gay." Fuck yeah. Lady Witcher, I guess. Life is hard, but you know, you gotta be hard for a hard life. I don't know. I just felt like she never came across in the books or the show as being like, well, maybe the show a little bit. I stopped watching after season 2. But like in the books and in the games, she came across to me as like very chill about the whole like Child of Destiny thing. Alright, let's see. Mass Effect 3. The choice of how to deal with the Reapers in the game's finale. The players... Oh my goodness. What if... What if she has them fix the ending to Mass Effect 3? That would be so good. Aw, Ninzard. I mean, maybe not true, but a nice thing to say. A very nice thing. I'm gonna write that on the next coworker birthday card I have to sign. I'll put you are a child of destiny. Anyways, so it's generally agreed that Mass Effect 3 had a real shit-ass ending. So like, what if they had to make a better ending for Mass Effect 3? And then we could use the Starfinder shit. Alright. Better ending for Mass Effect 3. Perfect. Okay. Let's keep going. Undertale, choosing to spare or kill Toriel. This decision sets the tone for the entire game and determines the player's path, affecting all subsequent interactions. This isn't like a canon event, though. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, Mass Effect 3 was the illusion of choice. I'll have to get Mass Effect super nerd Larionis, and I'm gonna be like, write me a better ending. Write me a better ending for Mass Effect 3. We're gonna skip Undertale because I don't think it's a canon event. I think it's just like this is how your playthrough is gonna go. Chrono Trigger. When Chronos sacrifices himself to save his friends, this pivotal moment changes the direction of the story and motivates the characters to revive him. I agree, but I think that the Chrono Trigger kids would have just he didn't have to die to convince them to kick ass. I mean, they were just kick ass. There was no point where the Chrono Trigger crew was like, I don't know, guys. I wish someone would die so that we're motivated more. Like, that never happens. That never happens. Persona 5, and I'll be honest, I've never played a Persona game, so you could tell me if this is right or not. The protagonist's decision to stand up against the corrupt adults in his life. This act of rebellion sets the stage for the formation of the Phantom Thieves and their mission. I mean, that sounds about right. Let's see. A lot of this can be solved with like a diplomacy. Like, hey, buddy, you shouldn't let them push you around. And it's like, you're right, I shouldn't. Mission complete. Let's get out of here. Alright, heading over into the anime universe, we've got Attack on Titan, Eren Yeager's decision to join the Survey Corps. This decision sets the course for the entire series, affecting his fate and the fate of humanity. Okay. That's pretty good. So many of these are just like, a person died, or a person was convinced to do something. That's like the two themes that I'm noticing here. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Oh no. No, no, no. No. Oh no. The Elric brothers attempt to resurrect their mom using alchemy. Ah! God damn it. Alright, we're gonna add that one for sure. Alright. Full Metal Alchemist. Trick kids into trying to resurrect their mom. Alright. God damn. I feel really bad about that one. Okay. Neon Genesis Evangelion. Getting Shinji to pilot the mech. Yeah, I agree. Death Note. Light Yagami finding the Death Note and deciding to use it. This pivotal moment sets off a cat-and-mouse game between him and L with far-reaching consequences. Oh, that was such a good series. Sometimes fate sucks. Ah! We need to write that one down, bro. Hold on. We're gonna write that down at the top. In case they ask, like, why are all these so horrible? There we go. Lucian says, sometimes fate sucks. Alright. What else we got here? Naruto. Sasuke Uchiha's decision to leave Konoha and seek power from Orochimaru. This choice dramatic. I've never made it through Naruto. I've watched like the first like 6 or 7 episodes. And I think I read like the first 4 manga or something. My nose. So itchy. Ugh. Okay. Where are we? This choice dramatically impacts his relationships and sets up major plot lines for series. Steingate. Okabe Rintaru's decision to send the first D mail. This action creates alternate timelines and drives the entire plot of the series. We don't need all that, so we're gonna keep going. We don't want to have even more timelines. That's what I'm saying. That's why we're not gonna have like the Spider-Verse or anything like that. Fantasy genre. Deal with the One Ring. Yeah, we have that already. This is saying make sure Bilbo finds the ring. I'm saying just make sure the ring goes into the volcano. That'll be more fun. Song of Fire and Ice by George R.R. Martin. Make sure he never finishes the book, but don't kill him. Perfect. All right. Let's see. George R.R. Martin. Martin, make sure he never finishes the book, comma, but don't kill him. All right, excellent. How long is that going to take? Listen, time is relative. Take as long as you need. All right, let's see. We have so much to cover. I went like the history of the whole universe, multiverse here. All right, Harry Potter. We already covered that bullshit. The Wheel of Time. God damn, it's a big series. Randall Thor's acceptance of his destiny as the dragon. Once again, a guy deciding to do something. This acceptance sets the course for the series' epic struggle against the Dark One. Alright, so hear me out. I don't think this is on the list, but what if they have to steal Jesus' body? I know that's very, I mean, we're crossing a line here, but I'm gonna put it in here anyways. Steal Jesus' body from the tomb. Make it look like a miracle. Alright. Alright, beautiful, beautiful. Alright. Let's see. It's just because Lotus really enjoys the Elden Ring series, and she doesn't want him to work on anything else besides Elden Ring. Let's see. Mistborn by Brian Sanderson. No, wait. The Wheel of Time. No, yeah. Okay. Vin's decision to trust Kelsier and join his crew. This moment is pivotal to overthrowing the Lord Ruler and changing the fate of the final empire. Sanderson. I don't got time for you. But maybe. It'll be a maybe. The Chronicles of Narnia. Discovering the wardrobe and entering Narnia. This discovery sets off the events that lead to the battle against the White Witch. That was a whole season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventures collecting pieces of a saint's corpse. Oh, damn. Love that. Was it the video game saint that just got sainted? Probably not, because it already came out. You guys hear about the video game saint? The Italian kid that was like an influencer and a streamer? Have them cast Raise Dead on Jesus' body? Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Oh my god. The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. Alright, so I don't even want to give Patrick any acknowledgement at all. If he's gonna continue to be a bad boy and misbehave, then we don't need to. Whoop, we're not even talking about him. Here, take this scroll. Alright, we'll go up and add Cast Raise Dead on him. There we go. Even better. I kind of like the idea that it's open to interpretation. You know what I'm saying? So she's just gonna say, make it look like a miracle. So if they think to do the scroll, that's great. If they just, you know, steal his body and dress up as Jesus, that's fine too. I want to keep it super loose. I want all this to be super loose. All right. We only have 5 minutes. Good thing I already have my game booted up in another window. Haha. Big brain thinking. Haha. Alright. Alright, so we're skipping the Name of the Wind. Alright, here's Pathfinder. Moments in Golarian's history. The Earthfall, a cataclysmic event where a massive meteor, the Starstone, struck Golarion, causing widespread destruction. The event ended the Age of Legend, destroyed the Empire of Aslant, and plunged the world into the Age of Darkness. Hey, can you guys go make sure that this asteroid crashes into the planet? Yes! Alright. Hold on. Starfinder. We're going to be playing so much Starfinder in this campaign. Make sure the Starfall hits Golarion. Won't that wipe out millions of lives and kill most of the dinosaurs? Sometimes fate sucks. Perfect. Alright, let's see. The rise of Erodin. Erodin, a mortal Aslanti hero, raises the Starstone from the depths and becomes a god. This event marks the beginning of the Age of Enthronement and the establishment of the city of Absalon. Okay. The ascension of Iomide. Iomide, a paladin of Erodin, completes the test of the Starstone and ascends. Everybody passes the fucking test of the Starstone and ascends to godhood. This moment is crucial for the followers of Erodin and the Church of Iomide. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Iomide? God bless you. The opening of the World Wound, the death of Erodin, and the subsequent opening of the World Wound unleashes demonic hordes into the world. This event begins the Age of Lost Omens and has a profound impact on the nations surrounding the World Wound. I mean, that is pretty significant. The Whispering Tyrant's defeat. I love this guy. I made him the boss of Skull and Shackles. The Lich Tar Bathon, known as the Whispering Tyrant, is defeated and imprisoned in Gallowspire by the Shining Crusade. This event ends his reign of terror and significantly impacts the history of Avestan. The Quest for the Sky. The dwarves' epic migration from the Darklands to the surface, driven by prophecy and culminating in the establishment of the Five Kings Mountains. This event shapes dwarven society and their place in Golarian's history. I like that one. That seems fun. I think there's a whole campaign about it. We're just going to hijack it and make it like 2 or 3 sessions of an adventure, and then we're good. Alright. That's as far as we can make it today. I hope you understand how stupid, how absolutely cracked, how halfling cooked, how baked my Stolen Fate campaign is going to be. And if you would like to go on this journey with me, I am going to try my best to start prepping this on stream so that you can see some of the progress that is being made and some of the things that we are doing for it. So yeah. Anyways, regular schedule for everything. I'll be back tomorrow to run Curse of Strahd Daybreak and have my heart broken to a million pieces because it is just terrible. It's just the fucking worst ever. And then we got Mythic tomorrow night. And then, you know, all them other games. Strength of Thousands on Tuesdays. Dom's trying to run Cyberpunk, and he's super into Starfinder right now. Lots of exciting stuff on the server. No Dragonbane tomorrow. Hopefully some Dragonbane next week. We'll see how it goes. There's only so much time in the world. So I can only run so many games and do so many things. Alright, let's go ahead and raid... what's that guy's name? Lex. Yeah, let's raid Lex. And go play some Outlaws of Alkenstar. What happened with Vampire? What always happens with theater kids? They just can't get their shit together to show up for a game. Basically. So, shrug. I mean, it got me into World of Darkness again, so there's the benefit there. I will eventually be running a World of Darkness game. So at least we have that. That was I guess that was a canon event for me. Alright, let's go.